basically, like a lot of people, I had a parent that was in a bowling league. And when my mom was in a bowling league when I was younger, she would just stick me in the game room of the Mid-City Bowling Alley here in Fairmont and give me, at that time, a bunch of nickels and say, here, you amuse yourself while I go bowl. So I got fairly proficient at a young age, probably 5, 6, 7 years old, at pinball. We got a pinball machine when I was 15 years old. It was right here in this basement. We kept it right over there, and it was a Bally on-beam was the machine, and I played it till I was about 22 years old. People would be over here all weekend long because we had a ping pong table right where you're standing. We had a stereo system, all kinds of records, and a pinball machine. And we just had a great time down here every weekend. And that's how I got started. And this is going to sound weird, but it relaxes me. I actually find it relaxing. I see a lot of people come down here and start to play a machine, and they tense up like, oh, I'm going to lose the ball. Oh, that's not me. It's just soothing to me. And that's one of the things that I like. Pinball is not turned into a job. Pinball is relaxing. It's something that I can completely step away from my job and enjoy myself with. I got interested in the Mountaineer Pinball Association because there wasn't a body in West Virginia to like oversee or to handle or to promote pinball events in the state. There's little pockets in Parkersburg, in Charleston, in Huntington, in the southern coalfield part of the state, over in Martinsburg, and nothing was bringing them together. So a friend of mine from Pittsburgh and I decided, let's go ahead and form something that will do tournaments, oversee things, and just kind of, if you will, organize the fun of pinball in the state of West Virginia. I play better on the older machines. It's almost like anything. If you've done something, a number of times, you get better at it. The older movies that I watch that I've seen more times, I can quote you more lines from them. The newer movies, not so much. So all of these machines here are from 1979 to 1989. And that is almost my, if you will, wheelhouse. Go a little bit earlier than that, maybe 75 up to 89. But the newer machines, a lot of them, even though I have to play them in tournaments and do play them casually, they're almost not like pinball machines. They're like a new kind of hybrid video game cross pinball machine because, to a young 15-year-old kid, something that looks like this is not going to be that exciting than something that flashes more and makes more sound and goes faster and does all kinds of stuff. So me, I'm older, I like the older machines. To give people a chance that I never had until I drove one day to Pittsburgh and said, I've got to find out, what's going on. I'm giving people in West Virginia a chance to find out the things that I didn't know until I went there. And it's a great tournament for a beginner. There is an entry fee. So you would pay your entry fee. And it goes into the pot, so to speak, for the winnings. That will not be touched. Nothing comes out of there. So if you look and say, hey, they've got 20 entrants into this pinball tournament, they'll tell you right now the pot's going to be $300. That doesn't get touched. So once you pay your entry fee, you drop your quarters just like, anywhere else, put them in because the machines have to be maintained. We do give back to the Monongah Volunteer Fire Department, a very worthy organization. We give them money back for letting us use their space and everything. And so you play all day. You just play as many games as you want, and then we keep track of your best score on every machine. And then that ranks you against all the other competitors. So that is basically for seeding. So you play all day, you may see it toward the end of the day, oh, I need to move up on this machine. So you just keep playing it over and over trying to get a better score to move you up in the standings. Then at a set time, I believe it's going to be 4 o'clock, everything stops, you look at the seedings that have been developed so far, and the top 16 players then go on to the finals, and then you play basically head-to-head. 1 versus 16, 2 versus 15, and so on, till you bracket your way down to having a final champion for the tournament. Monongah Volunteer Fire Department, 134 Bridge Street, Monongah, West Virginia. The doors open at 9 a.m. for the pinball tournament. We start qualifying at 9:30. I believe at 4 o'clock the qualifying's over. It's $15 to enter. You will need quarters for the machines. There will also be machines there for people just to play. You know, somebody that doesn't want to enter the tournament that maybe hasn't played pinball for years, they can come there and just play a few games for free. So, you know, it's a fun day.